guys, welcome back to Mansell Media Corner, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. What I'm going to show you is some of my WWE UK pay-per-views and live DVDs what have came out. So, a little bit of brief history of the WWE in the United Kingdom. In about, I think it was 1989, the WWF at the time first came over to the United Kingdom, and I think it might have been in the Docklands Arena or somewhere like that. But about 1991 they got really popular, and ever since then I've been out in and out of the United Kingdom. So let's start when they first came over to the United Kingdom. Two great pay-per-views. This one has got British Bulldog, I believe, versus, I think it might have been the Berserk. I think it's just came into the WWF then. But this was just after WrestleMania 7, so you've got the champion in Hulk Hogan versus his white nemesis at the time, Sergeant Slaughter. You've got the Barbarian versus the late great Jimmy Superfly Snooker. Earthquake versus Jake Roberts. I think this was before he's turned heel as Jake the Snake Roberts. We had a really good tag team match with the Rockers versus the Orient Express. But in the Rockers' corner was one of the last appearances of Andre the Giant. In his corner versus the Orient Express, which was Kaito and Tanaka, I think, with Mr. Fuji in their corner, the manager. Of course, Jimmy Anvil Neidhart was still part of Hart Foundation versus the Warlord. But really good show, this one. And then it doesn't tell you on. I think this is just before Survivor Series 91, but this was. Can't remember where the UK Rampage 91 was from now. It's in London. But this was from the Royal Albert Hall, of course, which is famous for the proms nowadays and the odd like Cliff Richard concert. But yeah, this was before Survivor Series. So you've got the likes of the Rockers versus the Nasty Boys. You got Ric Flair, one of his first pay-per-view appearances in the WWF. Takes on Tito Santana, which is a really good match. Of course, you got Earthquake versus a Big Boss Man. Undertaker versus Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Of course, you got the Bulldog versus the Barbarian. Texas Tornado versus a Mountain. And I've always wondered, because in real life, Texas Tornado had an amputated foot. I wonder, how he could move around with an amputated foot type of thing, But yeah, you got a really good tag team match, Legion of Doom versus Power and Glory. And what makes this 20-man Battle Royale strange, you've got the baby faces in one side of the corner versus the heels. And usually in a Battle Royale you have the baby face and the heels in the same ring, but you've got the baby faces in one corner and the heels in the other. But that fight over, I believe it was the Samovar trophy or But it's really good, really interesting battle royale who's in it. But yeah, oopsie daisy. Then a hell of a iconic pay-per-view. All I gotta say is it's just an amazing pay-per-view from start to finish. This was about August, I think. Yes, August 29th. London, England, of course. Where AEW have just recently had their all-in pay-per-view to Wembley Stadium. WWF at the time hosted their biggest event, Slam 92, and of course the iconic Bret the Hitman Hart versus British Bulldog main events, the pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship. But yeah, what can I say, absolute classic event. And it's got the kind of the dark matches, which I think were on Primetime Wrestling or something like that. But if you watched the matches, the highlight show, or the actual pay-per-view in, which I think was on Sky Sports, they only had them matches: Nails, Virgil, Legion of Doom, Money Inc., Repo Man, Crush, Warrior, Macho Man, Natural Disasters, Beverly Brothers, and of course Bret the Hitman Hart versus the British Bulldog. So just after WWF came back over to the United Kingdom, this was just after, I think this was after WrestleMania 8. But you've got, yes it would have been, of course you had the classic Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby the Brain Heenan on commentary. You got the Tanker versus Skinner, got the late great Iron Sheik and Dino Bravo versus Legion of Doom. Got one of the first matches, Sid Justice and the Undertaker ever took up fought each other. You got a great championship match with Shawn Michaels versus Macho Man Randy Savage. You've got the Menti versus Virgil, which is a decent match. You had a great Intercontinental Championship match. Rick Model Martel versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Had great chemistry as well, them two did. Of course, you got the hometown hero British Bulldog versus IRS. This was at Sheffield Arena. And back to Sheffield Arena for the UK Rampage 93. I actually saw this tour in Birmingham NIA. If I recall, I think it was Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Young Ozuna. Oh, pardon me. And he also had Doink versus Crush. And of course, Doink the Clown, if you don't know, it was played by Matt Bourne, the late great Matt Bourne. But yeah, this was a good pay-per-view for the UK fans. It was also at Sheffield Arena. So years later, this show came out in 2008. This was when WWE had ECW, and if I recall, I think his name's Mike Adam Lee, was on commentary, but you had the likes of the Women's Championship, which was Mickie James versus Beth Phoenix. But here were some of the highlights. This is before Backlash 2018. Randy Orton versus William Regal. in a Continental Championship match, Chris Jericho versus Umaga, Triple H versus JBL, and there's lots more and matches on the Raw side. But then he had the 8-man tag team match, CM Punk, Jimmy Wang Yang, Shannon Moore, I think he's just come into WWE, Kofi Kingston versus Elijah Burke, Deuce, Domino and Shelton Benjamin, Diva Dance-Off, John Morrison and The Miz versus the Brothers of Destruction. And on SmackDown, he had the likes of Tommy Dreamer versus MVP, Chavo Guerrero versus Jamie Noble, Mark Henry versus Big Show, Batista versus The Undertaker. And the special features include a video package on WWE touring Europe and ECW original hanging out with WWE fans and Matt Striker's opinion on British slang. So yeah, this is April 2008. Then, I think this is about May 2014, this is before Payback. So on the cover you've got Seth Rollins versus Batista. This was when he was part of the Shield, which was Dean Ambrose, now John Moxley, and Roman Reigns versus Batista versus Evolution, which is Batista, Randy Orton and Triple H. So matches including, you had Raw, SmackDown and WWE Superstars, I think, and the main event. But the matches include the Hometown Hero Paige versus Alicia Fox. On the Raw, you had the Usos versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. You also had Seth Rollins versus Batista. You also had Sheamus versus Cesaro. There's the main event, the first UK event, which was 10th of October 1989, which is Hulk Hogan versus Randy Macho Man Savage. I think he may have been king at the time, but yeah. But what a great collection of WWE UK shows over the years. So in the comments, let me know if any of you guys ever went to see the WWE live in the United Kingdom on any of the tours like 2014, 2008 or 1991 or even 1993 or at the inaugural SummerSlam event in 92. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe on Mansell Media Corner, and I'll be back for some more videos, probably do some more rankings. So anyhow, thank you for watching the channel and goodbye for now, and hope you all have a great day and see you soon for some more videos.